Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Sudhan. I hope you liked our previous videos, and today, as I promised in my last video, we're going to make a bruschetta. It's a simple dish you can have for lunch or an easy dinner, especially when you come back from your classes, or if you had a very tough day at work and you want to have simple dinner. This is really easy to do. So now let's go into the kitchen. So first off, we're going to start with the bread. So you want to find yourself a nice loaf of bread. This is something I just found in the supermarket. It's a bit soft, but you can also, it's best if you use like a ciabatta or something, a sourdough or a harder bread, which you can get at your supermarket or local bakery. And I sliced them into slices like this, and then you need some butter. Now I'm using butter, but you can also do this with olive oil. It works just as good. So I've turned the heat on already. I'm going to put a pan on top of it, and I'm going to just let that heat up, and then I'm going to put some butter on it. Well, it has lots of butter, by the way, but just like that. Just throw it in and then swirl it all around.
And you already made some here, right?
Yes, I already pre-made some, and this is what it looks like. It's nice and golden.
Yeah, and has a lot of butter.
And a lot of butter, and it's nice and crunchy. I was a bit worried that it may not become so crunchy because the bread was already pretty soft, but it worked actually. So we're just going to swirl that in just like that. As you can see, it's like butter is just all around, spread evenly, and then we just take these two beauties over here, just put them just like that.
Yeah.
And now, while that's toasting away, I'm going to show you how to make the topping. So now we're going to use 3 tomatoes and I've got some basil here, just about, yeah, you can see how much it is. And I've got 1 garlic and some grated Parmesan, Reggiano.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it, Isha?
Parmesan cheese.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And so I've already pre-cut some tomatoes here, but I'm going to show you how to cut it with just one. So you just chop them up like that and dice them. Oh, I'm using the wrong knife. Grab this one. Using a tomato knife. This is a lot easier. You just chop them up just like that. Throw them into the bowl. And then now we're going to chop up some herbs, or you can also tear them roughly. That's also fine, and then just toss them in. I'm just going to roughly just chop them up, and just like that, and you throw that in. And then I've got 1 clove of garlic, crushed garlic.
Yeah, you use it with the thingy, right? Pesto mortar.
I use it with a pesto mortar, but if you have a garlic crusher, that's also fine. It works well. Or if you don't have any of those, you can also just use a knife and then just dice them into little pieces, or use at the back of a glass, heavy bottomed glass to crush it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But be careful with glass though, that it doesn't break.
Oh yeah, disclaimer.
Yeah.
We're not responsible.
No, not at all. So now I'm putting in some pepper and salt.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to stop there. I'm going to check on the bread, how it's doing. So it's toasting just fine. I'm going to reduce the heat a little bit.
Yeah. Some more butter?
Yeah.
And you can also use olive oil, right? We use a lot of butter now, but
yeah,
more healthier with olive oil. But we like butter.
Yeah. Butter's good, as Julia would say.
Yeah.
Is there enough butter, Isha?
That's enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's toasting away. It's looking good. All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, I've already put the salt and pepper and the garlic and basil into the tomato mixture. And now I'm going to put some oregano. Just a light sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm going to grab a spoon. And I'm just going to give it a nice toss. So that it's not all combined. Make sure your crushed garlic is also nicely combined because you don't want an explosion of garlic in the mouth later. Now this dish, like as you can see, it's a lot of tomatoes. So I'm making it for 2 persons, for me and my partner Isha. But if you have leftover, that's also fine. Just keep it covered in the fridge, and you can also use it the next day. And it would have marinated a little bit nicely. So.
Or you can just eat it directly with the spoon.
Or you can just eat it directly in the spoon. That's what we did last week, actually. So now I'm going to put some olive oil. I've just got a regular mild olive oil. You can also use extra virgin if you prefer. Whatever you like. And then I'm going to give it a toss.
All right, that looks
So I'm
melty
going to
toss.
taste to see if it tastes is good. I think it needs a bit more salt. But I can taste the basil and the garlic, which is lovely.
And pepper.
Yeah, and pepper. There we go. Look at that. Nicely combined, so that's ready. And we're going to go back to our toast. See how that's doing. I think it needs more butter. What do you think?
Always.
Yeah. If you find this alarming, please do have your cardiologist on speed dial. I wouldn't want you to get a heart attack.
And you can use olive oil, right? That's healthier.
Yeah, healthier, but it still needs a little bit, a generous amount of olive oil.
Yeah. And more butter.
And more butter. Well, the good thing about this using lots of butter is that it gives you incentive to actually go for a walk or a run to burn off.
Which we're going to do.
Yes, we're going for a hike afterwards.
Yeah. All right, maybe
Yeah,
you can do that.
Do what?
You make make it.
Yeah, I can make it, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna put the butter away. Wrap it all up.
New Zealand butter, by the way.
Yeah. Do you know the brand? Do you remember?
I don't know the brand actually.
It's Anchor.
Oh.
It's very good. Okay. Now I've got the... So I'm just gonna show you on the ones that I've actually made already. So you just top them up. Just like that. Looks colorful, doesn't it? And now, you don't have to do this, but I like to garnish it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Because that just brings it all together, and
Looks nice.
yeah, and it also looks nice. Just like that. Alright, now that's done. So the bread's also ready on toast, so you've seen the whole thing. So I hope you like it, enjoy it, and if you like what you see, do like our videos and subscribe to our channel, Cooking with Sudhan on Sudhanisch, and I'll be sure to post more videos in the upcoming weeks. Thank you for watching and have a great day.